What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Juke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Jump. Before I start, I really want to talk about the aim of this channel since it's the inception of it. And one of the things that I wanted to talk about was my support of black men, their role in the black community, and trying to bring black men together. But another thing that I want to talk about is the black community as a whole, which includes black men, black women, black children. And one of the things that I hate to see our people do is to have a limited mindset and to think that other folk owe us something, or that we are not able to do things on our own. Okay? And once we have that mentality, you will never have any ownership. You can't help your people. You cannot help your children. And this is why our communities always are underserved. We have very few businesses, very few entrepreneurs, very few resources, but we have a lot of money that we leave on the table because we don't develop these things for our people. And then when other folks don't develop them for us, then we want to complain when we have the ability to do a lot of these things ourselves. We have the talent, we have the money, we have the ingenuity, but we refuse to do it. And I'm talking about this because aSZA, who's a very talented singer out of the St. Louis area, she discusses a time about that she was working with the magazine, okay? And this magazine refused to hire a black photographer for a photo shoot that they wanted to do with her, okay? And she tweeted this: "Day music, I requested a black photographer for a cover, and the mag told me no, LOL. It's 2021 and almost Juneteenth. Respectfully, I can't do it." Now, this sounds like, like the sisters taking up a stance against the, people who own the things, right? And then she then shouted out a few magazines that will do it, right? She shouted out Billboard, I believe, some other magazines that do hire black photographers. Rolling Stone, Cosmopolitan, I believe, Wonderful Land Mag. But I remember I want to talk about it from this perspective. Where's the black magazine that you can deal with that hires black photographers, instead of going to the mainstream media magazines that will tell you no? And see, even if you have the Rolling Stone, even if you have the Cosmopolitan, even if you have Wonderland Mag, do you know what? That is still owned by them, okay? And see, this is what, I want to be respectful in this, because look at all of the money that we have. We can even count, and then we can talk about the black community, we talk about the Caribbean community, we talk about what's going on in Africa. All of these people are people that can be a part of our community, that follow what African Americans are doing, are also involved in it. Why are we begging people to do stuff that we can create ourselves? We have the ability to have the black version of Rolling Stone. We have the ability to have the black version of Cosmopolitan. We have the ability to do all of these things in our community. Like my brother was telling me from All Urban, brother Omar, he was telling me that allhiphop.com is owned by Europeans. I was shocked. There's DJ Vlad, DJ Small Eyes. I'm not hating on them, but if DJ Vlad don't want to bring on somebody, we want to get mad in the black community. I'm just using him for an example. But why? We can do our own stuff. Like, Dr. Umar Johnson goes to Vlad. Everybody's going to Vlad. Why? But we can do that. And we have to stop. In our community, we got to start having ownership. So if they don't want to hire black photographers, we have our own stuff. We'll hire black photographers. Okay? They don't want to do it. We'll do it. We'll do business with our own people and keep people out of our business. If it's Juneteenth, then why are you not going to a black-owned magazine? I'm going to tell you why you're not going to a black-owned magazine, because you feel like it ain't going to get the views. You feel like it ain't going to get the readership. But you know what? This is why we need to, and one thing I like about black women and what they're doing, black women are developing these things more so than we are as black men. But still, we're still dealing with people owning parts of the industry that should be ours. We have to, and I'm saying this from the bottom of my heart, as black people, black women, black men, when are we going to take what is rightfully ours? We need to own the markets that are our people. It's up to us to develop black photographers. Not, I want to work with a black photographer, but he worked for you, who's the white person. They have the right to tell you what they want to tell you because it's their company. You can't tell them what they want to do. It's their company. But if you want to make sure that your people, hire your people, work for the black magazine so you can have ownership. Because the thing about it is this. When it's your people, you can demand, like I remember when sisters got mad about the shea butter situation. I think it's, what are those people called? Shea butter, shea oil, whatever it was. They was having those particular people, which was I forgot the name of that company, but they sell shea butter, right? Those people was they had white women models in the commercial, okay? And what happened was those sisters who have been supporting that, they got pissed off, okay? Shea Moisture is the company. Shea Moisture, when they had those white women in that video, those sisters said, oh no, you are not going to be taking our money, getting rich off us, trying to cross over there and promote it to them. We won't support you. And do you know what? That's what happens when you support your businesses. You have a right to say something about how you act. Because these are your people. You cannot go to a white mainstream ownership of a magazine and have the audacity to tell them, listen to what I'm saying, y'all. I want a black photographer. Well, start your own black magazine. This is what I'm talking about for these people like SZA. SZA, you don't like what you see out there, boo? You started. You have all the friends, all the folk in the industry, but people don't want to be entrepreneurs. You want to just tell somebody what to do. Stop that stuff. We got to stop that. We have to get our people into the business. We got to get our people into the industry so that we will run them. We will own them. It's not the white man's job to give our people who are talented opportunity up. That's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to be the ones to develop our folks. We're supposed to be the ones that develop our men and our black women in the community. That's not their job. We have the money. I can see if we didn't have the money. We got the money. So then if we got the money, why are we not doing it? Instead of complaining, it works out. It's a win-win. We will have more money. We will have more cash. We will have more everything. And you ain't got to worry about all this other stuff. We will have that. But we're too busy complaining and asking white people to give us everything. Oh, Black Lives Matter, all this. Listen. Start developing your people, because if you don't develop them, nobody will. And then you need those people to create stuff for other folks. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe with the bell. Check out the first clip in the top. Check out the Black Men Press t-shirts. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high.